Hello, welcome back. And for those of you who are just now finding my channel, my name is Robot Butler. My goal for this channel is to review movies and hopefully share a new perspective on those movies with you. Today we'll be looking at a movie that came out recently, the sequel to Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 1984. Now I've been anticipating this movie ever since the announcement came out of a sequel. I loved the first Wonder Woman. I thought Patty Jenkins did an amazing job. And I also thought it put her on the map. I thought the trailers for Wonder Woman 1984 looked good. Even with the release date being pushed back due to the pandemic, my excitement for this movie was still extremely high. Even with all this built-up excitement, I can't express to you guys how much of a letdown this movie truly was. This movie starts out with us following a young Diana Prince in Themyscira as she competes in an Olympic-like event with some of the top Amazons. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I didn't enjoy this scene, because I did. I thought it was cool, and I enjoyed seeing Diana fight through adversity and go through the different obstacles, and how she fared with the other Amazons. But whether or not I liked it does not matter. I personally felt like this opening scene did not contribute to the rest of the movie. The theme of the scene was don't cheat, but it was never really brought up again through the entire movie. We then see a present-day Diana living in 1984. She's still being a hero, going around doing Wonder Woman things. The fight scene in the mall was alright, I guess, but I found it to be really corny. Matter of fact, I could say that for most of this movie, which saddens me. We meet Kristen Wiig's character, who eventually becomes Cheetah. Her Cheetah starts out as extremely awkward, and no one seems to like her. This reminded me of Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It frustrates me when writers do this to villains, and by the end of the movie, the villain wants to kill the protagonist for no reason. I don't think this is a good way to write characters, and I don't know why so many writers continue to do it like this. Well, a collection of artifacts was brought into a museum where Cheetah works, and one of these artifacts is the Dream Stone, which this movie is centered around. We then meet Pedro Pascal's Maxwell Lord, who seems to know about the Dreamstone. The powers of the Dreamstone are that you can wish for anything your heart desires, but something will be taken away, kind of like a monkey paw situation. Well, Diana wishes for Steve to come back, but the way in which he came back really confused me. He came back in someone else's body. So I'm guessing what the situation is that Diana sees Steve, but everyone else sees this other man. That led to a bunch of awkward situations, you could say, in the movie, like when they slept together, or like when they were just going through this guy's closet. And where was this guy this whole time? Where was his soul? I guess Patty Jenkins didn't want to answer those questions for us. Which I don't understand why. Cheetah wishes to become more like Diana, and then eventually a cheetah, but as she says, an apex predator. Maxwell Lord wishes to become the Dreamstone, but instead the Dreamstone kind of absorbs into him, which I thought he would actually become the Dreamstone, like, you know, the stone. Because if it was a monkey paw situation, I truly feel like it would have been like that. Oh yeah, and Maxwell also has a son who he doesn't seem to care about. It's instances like that in the movie that truly confused me, but I mean, there were so many other questions that weren't answered. Diana and Steve go on a mission to stop Maxwell from taking over the world. Cheetah tries to stop them because now she has these new powers and she doesn't want them to go away. And Diana is losing her powers because her wish for Steve is making her powers go away. That is what is most dear to her. There are so many instances in this movie where Steve and Diana could have just wished for everything to go back to normal, but no, they didn't. Steve has to get wished away because Diana is weak now and can't compete with Cheetah, and the only way for her to get her power back is for Steve to go. And when the final fight finally happens, I was way too distracted by the CGI to fully be invested in the movie at that point. and with everything going on, I was truly lost. Diana gets everyone to renounce their wishes, and Maxwell finally realizes that being a dad is important. Well, all I can say is that Patty Jenkins truly let me down with this one. I was really anticipating this movie. Me and a couple of my friends went. I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know if she had the same creative team behind the movie. But the first Wonder Woman was vastly better than this one. Please let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comments. And thank you for watching.